95% of Americans will retire broke, not poor, broke. And the scariest part, most of them have no idea it's happening. They work 40 years, earn hundreds of thousands of dollars, and end up with almost nothing to show for it. And here's what nobody tells you. The problem is not how much money you make. I've seen people earning $200,000 a year, still living paycheck to paycheck. The real problem is a money mindset that was never taught to us. Not in school, not by our parents, not anywhere. But today, that changes. Stay with me for the next 11 minutes, and I'll show you exactly what the top 5% do differently, starting right now. Here's the financial cycle that 95% of Americans are stuck in. You earn money, you pay your bills, you spend what's left, and at the end of the month, nothing. Rent, car payments, subscriptions, groceries, credit card minimums. By the time you pay everything, there's nothing left to save or invest. This isn't a coincidence. This is a system, and you were put into this system by default. Nobody opts into being broke on purpose. Think about it. You spent 12 plus years in school learning algebra and history. How many hours did you spend learning about compound interest, investing, or taxes? 0. The school system was designed to create employees, not investors, workers, not wealth builders, and that's exactly why most people stay stuck. But here's the good news. This is completely fixable, and it starts with understanding one single concept that the wealthy live by every single day. It's called pay yourself first. 3 words that will completely change how you handle money forever. Most people pay everyone else first. The landlord, the bank, Amazon, and save whatever is left. The wealthy flip this completely. The moment your paycheck hits, before you pay a single bill, you move a set percentage directly into savings or investments. Then you live on what's left. This one shift does something powerful to your brain. It stops treating saving as optional and makes it automatic. You can't spend what you never see. Now, let me give you a dead simple framework to make pay yourself first work in real life. It's called the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs: rent, groceries, utilities, transportation. These are the non-negotiables. You literally cannot cut these to 0. 30% goes to wants: dining out, entertainment, shopping, vacations. This is your guilt-free spending. You're allowed to enjoy life within this limit. And 20%, this is the most important slice, goes directly to your future. Emergency fund, retirement account, index funds. This comes out first before anything else. Let's make this real. If you earn $5,000 a month, $2,500 covers needs. $1,500 is yours to enjoy, and $1,000 goes straight into building your wealth. Now I know what you're thinking. Jax, I can barely cover my bills. How am I supposed to save 20%? Totally valid. Here's my answer. Start with 1%. Literally 1% of your paycheck. If you earn $3,000 a month, that's $30. You won't even feel it, but it builds the habit. Then every 3 months, increase it by 1%. Within 2 years, you're saving 8% automatically. The habit builds the wealth, not the amount. The version of you that's financially free didn't win the lottery. They just built small habits consistently, over time. And this habit works because of the most powerful force in personal finance: compound interest. Einstein allegedly called it the 8th wonder of the world. Compound interest means your money earns returns, and then those returns earn returns. It's a snowball rolling downhill, growing bigger with every foot it travels. Here's a real example. Person A invests $200 a month starting at age 25. Person B invests the same $200 starting at age 35. Both stop at 65. Person A ends up with $349,000. Person B ends up with $150,000. Same $200 per month, but starting just 10 years earlier nearly doubles the result. This is why financial experts repeat this endlessly. Start now, not next month, not when you get a raise. The single best day to start investing was yesterday. Second best is today. And you don't need to be a stock-picking genius to benefit from compound interest. A simple index fund, like the S&P 500, has averaged about 10% returns per year historically. Just $50 a month, less than $2 a day, invested at 10% for 30 years becomes $113,000. Not because you saved $18,000, because compound interest did the rest. Think of every dollar you invest today as a seed. Each seed grows into a tree. Each tree drops more seeds. Eventually, you have a forest. So where do you actually put this money? Let me break down the 3 accounts every American beginner needs to know about. Number 1, your 401k. If your employer offers it, especially if they match contributions, that match is literally free money. Never leave it on the table. Number 2, a Roth IRA. You contribute after-tax dollars, but everything it grows into, including withdrawals in retirement, is completely tax-free. That's massive. Okay, enough theory. Let's talk about what you actually do starting today. I'm going to give you a simple 3-step action plan. Step 1. Track every single dollar you spend for the next 7 days. Not to judge yourself, just to see the truth. Most people are shocked by what they find. The average American spends $1,500 a year on coffee alone, $2,000 on subscriptions they forgot about. Seeing these numbers is the first wake-up call. Step 2. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer the same day your paycheck hits. Even if it's $25, make it happen before you can spend it. Automation removes willpower from the equation entirely. You're not relying on discipline. You're relying on a system. Systems beat discipline every single time. Step 3. Open a beginner investment account today. Fidelity and Vanguard are both free to open, beginner-friendly, and trusted by millions of Americans. That's it. 3 steps. Track, automate, invest. You don't need a financial advisor. You don't need a business degree. You don't need to be rich to start. Every single day you wait is a day of compound interest you never get back. The wealthy started before they were ready. That's the real secret. I'll start when I earn more. I need to pay off debt first. The market is too risky right now. These are the exact excuses that keep 95% of people broke forever. Quick mythbuster. Investing is not just for rich people. You can open a Roth IRA with as little as $1. You can buy fractional shares of the S&P 500 for $5. $5 a week. That's 71 cents a day, invested over 40 years at historical S&P returns. That becomes over $52,000 from $5 a week. The wealth gap in America isn't primarily about income. Studies show it's about financial behavior, specifically the habit of investing consistently regardless of the amount. Building wealth is not a sprint. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a slow, boring, incredibly powerful process that rewards patience above everything. One more critical piece. Before you invest aggressively, build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. This is your financial immune system against life surprises. With an emergency fund in place, you can invest aggressively without panic selling the moment markets dip, because your daily life is protected. Let's recap quickly. Rule 1. Pay yourself first. Before any bill gets paid, your savings come out, non-negotiable. Rule 2. The 50-30-20 framework. 50 needs, 30 wants, 20 to your future. Start with 1% if you have to. The habit is everything. Rule 3. Let compound interest do the heavy lifting. Time in the market beats timing the market every single time. You now know more about building wealth than 90% of Americans were ever taught. The information isn't the barrier anymore. The only question is, will you actually start? If this video helped you see money differently, hit that subscribe button. Every week I break down one personal finance concept in plain English. No jargon, no fluff. Drop a comment below. What's the one money habit you're committing to starting this week? I read every single comment, and I'll reply to as many as I can. And if you want to go deeper, I've got videos on how to invest your first $100, how a Roth IRA actually works, and the fastest debt payoff strategy I've ever seen. You made it to the end, and that already puts you ahead of most people who clicked away in the first 30 seconds. That discipline, that's exactly what wealth is built on. I'm Jax, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay smart with your money.